bring our next set of fighters in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the welterweight division, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds inside the smallest surface in combat sports, BYB's mighty Trigon. This bout is brought to you by Riot Energy and our referee in charge when the bell rings, Oscar Martinez. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with purple trim, he stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 147.4 pounds. He is a veteran of one bare knuckle bout, and he fights out of St. Louis, Missouri. Introducing Javon Wolfman Wright. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks, he stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 147.7 pounds. He holds an undefeated bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus no defeats, and he fights out of Brentwood, Maryland, by way of Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Kylle McMillan.
Mike Goldberg, my powerful partner, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi, our GOAT, LT, Laurent T. Smash Nelson, ready to call this welterweight fight. Here we go! Kylle McMillan in the black and red trunks. Javon Wright, who will switch his stance a lot, is in the black and purple.
Trying to get off to a quick start, trying to get McMillan on that back foot quick. A lot of lefty versus righty matchups to start tonight's fights. Well, that didn't last long. Now we're back righty. Now we're back lefty. Javon Wright. Big shot there on the inside by McMillan.
And he turned over that right hook very well, didn't he, Smash?
Yeah. It was good. I feel like Wright's getting a little square sometimes when he's throwing.
You got to be careful there. McMillan has shown some good power. Oh, good shot there by Wright, though. Yeah, that's one way to get the power away from you is back him up. Power puncher backing up sometimes is a lot less effective than Wright. Did a good job there with that left hand to back off McMillan.
Smash, the owner of the middleweight and super middleweight Police Gazette Diamond Belt.
So, keep on taking those names.
You got that right.
Body shot on the inside landed by Wright. Now a little bit of clinch work. Let's see who gets the advantage in here.
Ooh, oh, nice. Up the middle, over the top.
Stop!
Wright finding the spaces on the inside.
Like we mentioned, he showcased some skills and a big, high degree of toughness against Robert Duran Jr. Nice jab.
Just some quick hands.
Yep.
Yeah, McMillan not getting off a lot of shots there. Comes up short with that jab. He's got to get himself busy. Oh, big shot. There it is. Maybe he was waiting for that good timing shot, and Wright is hurt. His legs are unstable, Goldie.
Oh, there it goes. Dang.
Wow.
Man. That's what happens. Step square on that cross.
7, 8, ready? Step for me.
Javon Wright ready to continue. Knockdown scored by McMillan.
McMillan very patient, but when he let him go, he's dynamite in there.
Yeah, clean.
Oh, and again, big punches.
Wright catching
this time on Wright.
Wright trying to surprise McMillan. Remember, Goldie, Wright had that war, right? But he's a battle-tested guy. He's not going to go away quietly. I think McMillan was surprised. He thought he was coming in for the finish, and instead, Wright came in with a violent shot, and now McMillan is cut.
Yeah, I think his eye, he's having some issues seeing it.
Yeah, and there's some swelling on top of that eye as well. I tell you, McMillan did not expect that at all. Maybe even mentally, he was a little bit too relaxed as he was looking for the finish.
Kylle McMillan said Tyler Sigmund was a great opponent, but he did say that Javon Wright is his toughest test so far in his bare knuckle debut, or his bare knuckle career.
Another left hand right on the eye again. He's got to be careful with that eye. That left hand has landed a few times this round.
Come on.
He's being a little more patient now too, catching those shots.
Round number 2. What a great start to this matchup.
Yeah, Goldie, both guys have something to have some positive thoughts about in round 1. The knockdown scored by McMillan and Wright. Then there's some good shots. There might be an eye poke here by McMillan. We talked about earlier, sometimes this can happen in bare knuckle fighting and even in MMA, where the fingers are exposed. But like I was saying, both guys can take something out of round 1. Take the positive momentum into round 2. McMillan didn't do a lot, but when he did do something, he got the knockdown. And Wright, well, he did more of the work in round one.
Well, it has a nice swat above that eye, too. Wright's probably going to start attacking.
Yeah, McMillan is showing the wear and tear of some of the left hands that Wright has landed.
Southpaw stance utilized by Wright. Still here in round number 2. He will switch it up.
Ripping that body.
Yep. Dirty boxing 101 right here on display.
Yeah, Wright trying to make things as uncomfortable as possible on the inside. There's some complaining going on that break, but it seems like McMillan. Awkward uppercut.
Oh, my goodness.
And you see Wright tries to make things uncomfortable, attacks in weird ways. Right, Goldie and Laurent. Yeah. He attacks in awkward ways.
Switching, jumping in with the crazy uppercuts.
Yeah, and McMillan wants to take his time, but sometimes being too patient, especially against a guy like this who's got this awkwardness, it's probably better to be first and keep him busy defensively. Instead, he's allowing Wright to get off shots and set up the weird offense that he sets up. Good left hand there.
And he's definitely got Kylle McMillan's attention.
That's what happens to me when I sit there and just try to go off of people's. Some people get faster than me. This is hard. You have to be first and go and try, you know?
Set them on the defensive, and I think that's what Wright is doing. I think Wright, realizes McMillan's punching power. He's felt it.
Yeah.
Like if he can keep him on the defensive, it'll keep McMillan from being dangerous.
I was thinking.
And the athleticism of Javon Wright too. Quick punch again. And avoided the counter. Oh, good shot to the body.
Yeah.
Body head there, LT.
Yes, sir. Oh, good response, though. He's still there throwing.
There's just more fighting spirit right now inside Javon. The difference in this fight is actually probably the desire to win is more in Javon Wright's favor right now.
Yeah.
McMillan has to want this fight. He's got to get off more punches, and he's got to be understanding that this fight is going to be uncomfortable if he wants to win it, but he's going to have to make that decision to go through that.
And a win for Kylle McMillan, moving to 3-0.
Good shot there.
Could put him in a title picture scenario, but he's got a tough one in front of him in Javon Wright.
Good timing shots. That's what McMillan has to try to catch Wright coming like that.
Yeah, react off that every time.
Kylle McMillan going from 8 limbs to 2 limbs. Extensive Muay Thai background.
Oh, dirty boxing here by Wright.
Wright looks great.
Throwing. Oh my.
Heavy shots here in round number 2.
Though, staying in there.
Javon is more than willing to visit that place that he visited last time he was here, where it was just a war, a battle. McMillan is not showing a desire to step into that uncomfortable place to win this fight. Let's see how this fight evolves.
We're going to check the eye of Kylle McMillan. Keep in mind as well in that fight against Robert Duran Jr. Duran Jr. missed weight. He was supposed to be at 147, and Duran could not make the weight that net. And so Javon was up against a bigger guy who did not cut as well in Robert Duran Jr.'s debut right here in Denver.
The difference in this fight so far has been the not willingness of Javon Wright to just go away when he got knocked down. I think McMillan underestimated that. And ever since McMillan got that knockdown, it's been all Javon Wright.
Smash, have you seen a lot, respectfully, but have you seen a lot from Killer Kylle other than that knockdown?
No, not after that knockdown. Like Paulie was saying, it just seems like he wasn't expecting Wright to come back like that and actually have the ferocity that he has right now.
Psychology of combat can be crazy. McMillan can punch, so he's always a one punch away from possibly turning things around or ending it, but right now he's just not busy enough. Wright is controlling the pace.
Wait too much.
He was certainly accurate in saying that Javon Wright would be his toughest opponent thus far. McMillan swinging away here, trying to get back into a rhythm. Round number 3, fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds.
To do, make it a war just like Wright's doing to him. Stop! Give it back. Right!
Midway point of the fight.
He's slowing down a little bit here. At the midway point. Oh, good hook there from Wright. Not as much explosiveness out of Wright this round. Again, could be the altitude and whatnot, you know.
Definitely putting work in too, so
Good body shot there.
stopping.
Right, going back to that right-handed stance now, and a good counter right hand.
Just uppercut.
And the orthodox stance is something I was wondering if we would start to see with the damage on the left side of Kylle McMillan's face.
McMillan, again, too lackadaisical, too lackluster so far.
Not enough Killa in him, at least so far.
See Wright just getting out of there quicker. It's like he's looking a little bit more aware.
And Wright is always ready to answer when McMillan does come with offense, while McMillan is not always answering Wright's offense.
Stop! Clean break! Clean break!
Body language of McMillan is like, just not looking good, guys.
And in the clinch.
He's looking for one-hitter quitters, hoping that he can get him, they can bail him out, but he's gonna have to fight his way through here if he wants to win. I don't think Wright is gonna just give him a free out with a one-hitter quitter like that.
And in the clinch, Javon has done everything right. Last seconds of round number 3. Thank you. Round number 4, knockdown scored in round 1 by Kylle McMillan. Javon Wright, the dominant fighter in rounds 2 and 3, and again goes to the body.
I like seeing this in bare knuckle when it goes more than a round. I know I like seeing knockouts sometimes. It's nice to see some
Some good tactical fights,
Yeah, like Mike Santos, but that first fight of the night, that was
defense
smash
there.
Yeah,
Good defense by Wright. Slick defense, and now he's turning it around with a salvo. Made McMillan miss a couple of shots, spun him around, and then let his hands go in there.
Let's go.
Those of us on the inside, if you will, we knew that Javon Wright was for real after that fight with Durant.
Yeah, you knew he had the mentality, but Goldie, McMillan just wants to get out of the fight with a big shot. He's not taking the time to set it up. At this point, it's very obvious, although the good shot there landed by McMillan a second ago, it's very obvious he's going to have to set Javon Wright up. He's not just going to be able to throw a big shot and land it and get out of this fight. You're going to have to patiently set things up and then and try to beat him down, because he's not going to go away that easily, and McMillan just hasn't shown the desire to do that.
Even with that big shot he landed, and he didn't
follow up.
He didn't jump in on it, nothing.
Yep.
He just stayed there and watched.
Yeah, and he watched Wright actually paw at it, and still didn't, have that sense to attack it. Now Wright is back on the offensive here on the inside.
Kickboxing background for McMillan, a lot of MMA for Wright, and he has been the dominant fighter in the clinch.
It helps that little bit of MMA and even Muay Thai, anything with the clinch, holding, punching a little bit makes it a little different.
A lot of weight in here. The onus, though, is on McMillan. You see he's building for lead right hands, lead overhand shots. Not going to hit Wright with those. Wright is too athletic. He's going to slip and slide away from those, as he's showing all night. Got to start with the simple stuff, the straight shots. And you see how Wright is also using those jabs, up and down jabs, using feints.
He looks so comfortable out there, Smash.
Yeah, McMillan needs to throw more than one, especially with the speeder, right? He might miss one or so. You have to keep it going.
Yeah. And again, he's getting greedy, looking for big shots right away. At this point, Wright has shown he's too slick to just get hit with a random big shot. You're gonna have to disguise it with some kind of trap. There's a good counter there by McMillan.
It is.
Smile on the face of Javon Wright.
Tell Wright's in here to fight,
But again, you see how it's Wright who answers. It's Wright who answers. McMillan is not the one trying to follow up there.
Stop. Break.
So if it is a 10-8 in round number 1 with the knockdown for Kylle McMillan. The last 2 rounds going to Wright. This one, I would say the same. Javon Wright's moved into the lead. Fifth and final round. Mike Gobert, Paulie Malignaggi, the GOAT of the Trigon, Laurent T. Smash Nelson, coming to you from Denver.
Damn,
What a flurry.
Damn!
So much for altitude.
Laurent likes it.
So much for altitude, right?
McMillan's arguing for a punch behind the head, but I don't know.
I didn't see none of that.
Again, again, McMillan only looking for one big shot. He's putting his head down and just hoping that he lands it blindly.
Yeah.
It's not going to be it. It's not going to do it.
And he checks the eye again.
This referee's one of the, whenever he's in the ring, even Trigon, he's a little extra careful there. As soon as he sees a cut, he takes it to the doctor.
Which isn't the worst thing.
But I'm glad. I hope he's not a referee in Tonori. Otherwise, we're going to spend more time in the neutral corner with the doctor than we are watching a fight.
Or smashing anybody.
The Smash tends to end the fights on his own.
That's right. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, get the mouthpiece in. Let's go, box.
Fifth and final round continues.
Yep. Javon Wright's like, you good?
Let's go.
Real respectful.
Yeah, he's a sportsman.
Yep. Black and purple trunks for Javon Wright.
And 2 minutes left. Does McMillan have it in him to try to get this, at least another knockdown?
Another knockdown might give us a draw or give.
I don't know, Goldie, because I don't even know if he won the first round 10-8. I mean, it was all Javon Wright aside from the knockdown. It could have still been a 10-9 round for McMillan. Oh, nice jab there off the parry of the lead hand, and then follows it with a jab. Nice sharp move there by Javon Wright. Again, you see McMillan looking for big shots, trying to lead it. It just hasn't worked. You got to disguise those shots against the guy with the athleticism and slickness of Javon Wright.
Smashes, we watch the last of this fifth and final round. I am not the Hall of Fame matchmaker, Mel Valenzuela, but I would love to see you and your new BFF, James Kennelly, battle once again.
Oh yeah, you know that's going to be another fight for the ages, and you know, James Kennelly and I are good friends now, but just like before,
business is business, right?
Yeah, we're going to go out there and put in work and put on the show for the crowd every time.
One of the greatest fights in BYB history.
I'll tell you what, some real commitment to the body this round by Javon Wright.
Yeah.
Touching it too, man.
Yep.
To start with that straight left.
And not a lot of commitment to going for the win for McMillan.
He's just got a little nervousness of getting in there and taking those explosive shots.
Yeah. He's been a little lackluster performance from McMillan. He's a big puncher, but sometimes the big shot is not going to be laid out for you on a platter. You're going to have to go earn it.
Yeah, set it up with something.
Yep, and Wright just hasn't let him have it tonight.
Just like Mike was saying, he's Wright's in, showed it with his last fight. Ready to bang.
Yeah. Wright doesn't mind getting dirty down and dirty in the mud there.
No.
And he's got to win tonight because of that desire.
Great performance by Javon Wright. LT, thank you for
Great
joining
to be
us.
with you guys. You guys
Champ.
are awesome.
Always
Appreciate
a pleasure.
you.
You've now put Paulie's job in jeopardy.
No way.
Official decision coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. All 3 judges see the contest 48-46, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Javon Wolfman Wright.
Goldie, they all gave the first round 10-8.
Yep.
All right.
Which you understand, but the fact of the matter is that Kyle went into some mode that we haven't seen from him before, and Javon just kept putting the pedal to the pedal, pedal to the metal.
Yeah. Well, we got you.
Both of them. Yeah, both of them.